Gentlemen, for the love of God, stop making these rookie mistakes and take some kind of control over the decisions you make as regards your dating life. In this video, we will be talking about 10 extremely damaging mistakes men must avoid in relationships and dating. Now buckle up, it's going to be one hell of a ride. At number 1, having zero standards and dating a woman just because she is hot. It's a game of glitz and glamour where beauty reigns supreme and standards are cast aside, isn't it? Did you know that dating someone just because they're physically attractive is one of the biggest mistakes you can make? Beauty can dazzle, but it shouldn't be your compass. Look past the surface. Dig deeper. Pursue substance, not just a pretty face, because when the allure of physical charm fades, what's left? A hollow relationship built on shallow standards. To avoid this pitfall, value character, compatibility, and shared values, these are the foundations of lasting connections. Remember, beauty is more than skin deep. At number 2, dating women who are completely different from you and trying to change them. Ever tried changing someone completely different from you? It's a recipe for disaster. Picture this. You're a jazz enthusiast. She's all about heavy metal. You love quiet nights at home. She craves the thrill of a crowded party. You're trying to mold her to your preferences, but every attempt is met with resistance. Why? Because you're trying to change her essence, the very thing that makes her unique. You're in a battle with her nature, and let's be clear, nature always fights back. Let's be clear here. You can't change women. Please believe that instead of trying to rewrite her personality. Why not appreciate the diversity she brings to the table? Remember, a relationship is a dance of two unique souls, not a solo performance. Embrace differences, but don't force change. Thirdly, illusion of chemistry. Stop falling for it and thinking with your cock. Falling for the illusion of chemistry can lead you down a dangerous path. We've all bought into the Hollywood idea of love at first sight, that instant spark. But let's be real. Can a connection formed without knowing someone really last? No way. It's just a fantasy to sell movie tickets, not how things work in actual life. I enjoy romantic movies too, but let's keep it real and not expect that in reality. Picture this. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and you feel an indescribable pull towards someone. It's easy to mistake this physical reaction for a profound connection, an irresistible chemistry. But beware, gentlemen, this is often just a mirage. The danger lies in confusing physical attraction with genuine connection. It's like mistaking a sparkler for a bonfire. While physical attraction can be a part of chemistry, it's not the whole story. Real chemistry goes beyond the physical. It's about shared values, mutual respect, and emotional compatibility. It's about finding someone who complements you, not just someone who makes your heart skip a beat. Remember, chemistry is more than just sparks flying. At number 4, pursuing women who have clearly demonstrated and expressed they're not looking for the same thing. Chasing someone who's clearly not on the same page. Time to rethink your strategy. Love is a two-way street. It requires mutual interest, respect, and understanding. If you're pursuing someone who's expressed that they're not looking for the same thing, it's like trying to mix oil and water. It just won't work. You deserve someone who appreciates you for who you are, not someone you have to chase after. It's not about forcing or convincing someone to be with you, but about finding someone who genuinely wants to be part of your life. It's about respect for yourself and for others. So, think twice before you embark on a one-sided pursuit. Remember, interest should be mutual. At number 5, being a hyper-agreeable guy. Being a yes man doesn't make you attractive, it makes you a pushover. Imagine trying to build a connection without authenticity, simply bending to every whim. In today's dating scene, where being too needy is looked down upon, you might find yourself acting aloof, hiding your true feelings to avoid being seen as needy. Instead, you nod along with everything she says. This facade can cause misunderstandings and resentment, making you seem even more paper-thin because most women can see through that shit. They know why your lips are glued to her arse cheeks. They know you're trying too hard. The psychological term for this is self-monitoring, adjusting your behavior to fit into different social situations. It's a path destined for disappointment. It's crucial to assert your thoughts and desires, not merely echo someone else's. Stand your ground. Don't be a pushover, gentlemen. Before we go into number 6, please take a moment to click the subscribe button if you like this video, which I'm sure you do. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's interact. Don't forget to click the notification bell, okay? Now let's move on, gentlemen. Number 6 on our list. Being a woman's saviour and doing random shit so that they'll like you. Playing the saviour doesn't make you a hero. It makes you a doormat. Yes, you heard that right. When it comes to dating, trying to save or fix someone is a one-way ticket to an unhealthy relationship dynamic. You see, everyone has their share of baggage. But if you find yourself constantly trying to save your partner from their problems, it's time to pause and reflect. Are you in this relationship out of love? Or are you there just to play the role of a superhero? Playing the saviour is a tempting role. But can you save someone who doesn't want to be saved? Remember, a relationship is a partnership, a union of equals. It's not about one person constantly saving the other. So next time, before you put on that cape, remember, you're a partner, not a saviour. At number 7, being an unpaid therapist. As she talks about how other men have mistreated her, being an unpaid therapist isn't your job. It's a trap. So, you found yourself in a situation where you're constantly hearing about how other men have wronged her. It's like a never-ending therapy session, but guess what? You're not a qualified therapist. Taking on emotional baggage that isn't yours can be a heavy burden to bear. It's not fair on you, and it's not healthy for the relationship. Remember, a relationship is about mutual support, not one-sided emotional labour. You're there to be a partner, a confidant, a friend, but you're not there to fix her past or carry her emotional burdens. So, set boundaries, communicate openly, and remember you're a partner, not a therapist. Number 8, look for basic dating competence before anything else. Dating isn't just about attraction, it's about competence. That's right, we're talking about basic dating skills. Does she possess the skills to navigate hard conversations, finances, debt, job loss, death in the family, illness, strong disagreements, and real things that only happen when the camera of clout-chasing social media superficiality is out of the picture? These are the pillars that hold relationships together. Imagine being with someone without those competence you want. Sounds like a nightmare, right? So why not prioritize these qualities over mere physical attraction? Remember, a relationship without competence is like a car without wheels. It's simply not going anywhere. Look for competence, not just attraction. At number 9, the friend zone doesn't exist. Women are just not interested. The friend zone, it's become a cultural meme, a mythical place where romance goes to jump in a mouldy coffin and die. But does it exist? Or is it an excuse? The friend zone doesn't exist. It is a myth. It's time to debunk it. It's often a convenient excuse, a mask for the hard truth that perhaps the interest isn't mutual. The term friend zone places blame where it doesn't belong. I believe either she's interested or she's not. In most cases, you can't friend your way into someone's heart. This might work on sitcoms, but not in real life. For those women or even men who'll jump on the comments saying, "I married my best friend," it's the exception and not the rule. Besides, how many people did you date whilst you were with them, huh? Think about it, will you? And lastly on our list, dating women and trying to impress or get them to like you. Dating isn't about impressing someone, it's about connection. Let's dissect this for a moment. When you're dating, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to impress the other person, to win them over. But that's not what creates a lasting, meaningful relationship. Instead, focus on establishing a genuine connection. Be true to who you are. Show your authentic self, your quirks, your passions, your dreams. You see, the most attractive thing about you is not the facade you put up, but your real, raw, unfiltered self. That's what creates a bond stronger than any illusion of grandeur ever could. So, the next time you find yourself on a date, remember, focus on connection, not impression. Until next time, stay soulfully synergized, gentlemen.